Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm Misty at Skeeterjones and this is this week's 10 things. If you saw my post, you know why this is coming up on Tuesday instead of what will be yesterday by the time you see this. Normally they come out Monday mornings. This is coming out on Tuesday, and if you saw my post, you already know that's because I was attending a church event, and so that was happening during the time that I would normally have been editing. And so I ended up actually having to squeeze in filming and editing in a super short time frame. So I apologize ahead of time if this comes across looking last minute, because it was last minute. Hopefully it's not also sloppy. So you also know, if you saw that post, that this is going to be some J. Crew, and actually a few of the pieces are not really typical of what I'm used to seeing when I look at J. Crew. We'll just jump right in, and I say jump right in a lot, so I'll try to curb that. But we will take a look at these pieces, and we'll say everything here will just be $10, and that will be less than what they will be listed for on eBay, whatever doesn't sell and I have to list. So the better deal is now from the video. They will be listed at some point after this coming Monday, the first Monday in March. The date escapes me right now, but after that first Monday in March is when I'm going to start listing them. And so the better deal, like I said, is right here off the video. So taking a look at the very first item, and that is these earrings. These are not typical for me when I look at J. Crew pieces. They're kind of big, which J. Crew earrings can be big, yes, but the little fringes. This is a lavender colored fringe, and I think I may have shown these before in a video a while back. But this is a gold tone and the faux tortoise and this little lavender colored fringe with the little circle. You can see a little of where they glued it together right here on the back, but that is on the back and it's not visible at all from the front. And here is the pair. I'll put a close-up picture of these also. And these can be reshaped easily right there where the little threads are sticking up. But here they are, and these are item number 1. Number 2 is another pair of earrings, and they are new on the card. They even have these little protective covers on the posts that are still there. There's not a price, but there are all kinds of tags on this, and I have close-ups of those as well that I'll put in the video. But these are gold tone with this little faux pearl, and I guess this is maybe like a faux carnelian or something like that right here, flanking each side of the pearl. And they're about a 1/2 inch across. Just simple little gold tone hoops, new on the card. And these, like I said, are $10. And everything is plus shipping. Anything that you're interested in the video, just contact me, skeeterjonesthings at Gmail. And that is how I work all of that out. And I invoice through PayPal. You do not have to have a PayPal account in order to pay through PayPal. And if you need further explanation of that, just email me and I'll tell you how it works. But these little gold tone hoops with faux pearl and I guess faux carnelian, those are item number 2. Item 3. This is more typical of what I see in J. Crew. Big and jewelly and sometimes blingy. These are definitely high on the bling. Never mind that, that's my chicken thawing in the microwave. But these earrings are about 2 inches, I would guess. Maybe just a touch over 2 inches, 2 1/4 maybe, long, and about 1 1/4 inches wide at this widest point right there. And you've got this emerald cut, rectangular, large stone in the middle, just sort of a champagne, maybe very, very faint yellow, and the same color here on this one. And then all of these other little sparkly stones around. And I like that these are clear. They don't have the foil backing on them, which that looks pretty too when it's used. But these just have a different look. They are clear. I don't know if you can tell, like all the way through, it's just clear. So those are really, really pretty. These pretty statement J. Crew blingy earrings, and they are item number 3. The last pair of earrings are these, and again, these are really typical too of what I see when I am looking at J. Crew pieces. They are sort of mounted on this brass tone, or maybe even just brass, with these little black faceted stones, just all acrylic stones, and these sort of golden colored stones right there. And in the center, that's sort of a taupe color, little cabochon. And the branding is right there on the back. You can see how it's constructed right there. I think that's actually part of the design element to make it look and seem more substantial when you show the construction like that. And these little square pyramids where the posts are. And those are super cute. And those are item number 4. Number 5 is ready for summer. It is this neon yellow, and the neon probably isn't going to come across well on camera, but that is like a day glow neon yellow. And it's these little clusters that look floral shaped. And a lot of times J. Crew necklaces will have different types of clusters strung together, but these are all the same type. They'll have the same exact look on this pretty brass chain. There's the branding right there. And the lobster clasp, which means this is not the older J. Crew. The older J. Crew will have that fixed senorita clasp, or what's called sometimes the lifesaver clasp. But here we go. That is super pretty, and it just is screaming to be worn to some summer outing, worn to the beach maybe, with this bright neon yellow. And this pretty little attention getter is item number 5. Number 6 is a little more on the elegant side, just faux pearl with these, and I cannot remember for the life of me what these are called, but they're shaped like that with a stone at each end. But each station has 2 pearls, faux pearls that is, and then 2 of these little things crisscrossed that I cannot remember the name of. And then this unique style of chain. Hopefully that's going to show, but again, there will be a close-up of it. And it's a long necklace. And there are 2, 4, 6 of these stations. The necklace is 20 inches drop, which means a 40-inch total length necklace. And it could definitely be doubled up if you like a more sort of classic style. This would be great for actually this coming fall. I don't really wear the fashion forecast trendy things. That's not really me. I just have my own style. But I do love the classic styles. That's one of the things I've always loved. And it's been forecast for this fall that one of the things that'll be popular is just the classic look from the 40s, 50s, and 60s. Very tailored, classic and simple. Pearls, little button earrings, pillbox hats even, tailored suits, and just things like that. This would fit right in with that kind of a look. And this is item number 6. Number 7 is another long necklace, and it's got all of this different media going on with it. These little acrylic, I don't know what these would be called, beads I suppose, but they've got the gold tone around the side, and then on the front and back this black acrylic, I think, possibly enamel, probably acrylic. And then those are linked together, and that's one of the layers. The other layer is these geometric beads that are linked together, and you have a teardrop on each side, and there's only 2 of those, and right next to each one of those teardrops is this little tassel, and at the bottom another tassel. And these are very classic colors together, black, gold, and red. And that's how that looks. That's really, really pretty. It's not statementy, but it's nice. Without the tassel, the length is 16 inches, and then with the tassel, it's 18 inches on the total length of the longest layer. The shortest layer, I guess some people need to know that, the shortest layer is a 12-inch drop. And this is item number 7. Number 8 is a choker, sort of Native American looking. Of course, it's not, it's J. Crew, but this is a choker, and it has this sort of central design right here. It's turquoise colored howlite, this dyed howlite, with these baguette shaped beads linked together, these little geometric beads kind of stationed in between in 2 rows of the chain. And it's nice, fresh looking, very light colored gold tone. It's not a real golden colored, it's very light. It may even look silver tone on camera, but it is a very light gold tone. The howlite turquoise colored choker. Let me give you an overall length on it. From the clasp to the shortest it could be is 12 inches, and to the end of the extender is 15 inches, and that is total length on that. Not really a drop, I guess, since it is a choker, but that's item number 8. The last necklace in the bunch is just very typical J. Crew. It's this heavy brass with these sort of arrowhead shaped dark red and pink and little faint milky blue color stones, and those are all acrylic stones with this just heavy brass looking arrowhead shape in between, and this nice substantial chain. That's a really pretty design. Just simple, and it's for people who don't really do statement, but you want something a little more fancy, I guess, step out of your comfort zone a little bit. This one is not too far out of the conservative comfort zone for people who just want to try a little bit of statement but aren't used to it. This would be a good one for that. And that is a very pretty piece, and it is item number 9. Number 10 is a bracelet, and this one is also not typical of, at least in my experience with J. Crew, but it's got this laurel leaf sort of design, very fluid movement to it. You can see just how fluid that looks, and it's brass, I suppose. The size on it is about 7 3/4. It has a very, I can't really tell if it's light wear or if it was made to look distressed or you know, antiqued or something. And it is item number 10. So these are some really interesting pieces as far as my experience with J. Crew. Some pieces look very typical for what I usually see when I'm looking at J. Crew jewelry, and some of it is very not what I would expect. Like, I took a first look, and before I checked that little maker tag, I really didn't expect some of them to say J. Crew, especially the bracelet and those lavender colored faux tortoise earrings. I really did not expect to see J. Crew stamped on those 2 pieces. And maybe even the choker. It didn't surprise me that it was J. Crew, but I certainly wasn't expecting that one to say J. Crew. But those are this week's 10 pieces. And I know I rushed through this. Hopefully it was interesting to watch. And next week's video should be on time on Monday. And I appreciate you joining me, giving a little bit of your time to watching my video today. And if you enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up and consider subscribing if you haven't already. Share it with someone that you think might also enjoy it, and leave me a comment. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.